Man, refrigerator's empty again? I swear to God, that boy is going to eat us out of house and home. Well, looks like it's off to the grocery store again. Well, at least I got this left. Hey everybody, Palm Beach is Paul. Well, welcome back to my channel. Sweet iced tea. I love this stuff. Reminds me of Texas, where I grew up. And this comes from our local grocery store here right next to us called Publix. So it's kind of my little treat. I like it. I know I should be drinking more water or unsweetened, but hey, we're not making videos about what I should or shouldn't eat. So today we're going to talk about the cost of living with things like your groceries here in the Palm Beaches. You know, what does it cost for a loaf of bread, eggs, and sweet iced tea? What I want to do is kind of give you an idea of if you're moving from somewhere else, like some of my clients are, and you're coming down here to the Palm Beaches, what are those everyday items going to cost me and my family? So today we're going to make a trip to one of our local grocery stores. We're going to take a look at the cost of, you know, ground meat and even cases of water, and just the things that you would buy on an everyday basis. And then we'll also talk a little bit about things like utilities, the cost for electricity, maybe the average cable bill, and may even talk a little bit about rents. If you're not ready to buy a house and you're coming down here, what are the average rents? But mostly we're going to talk about the cost of living expenses for household items and things. So let's get started right now. Cheers. Alright, well, as you can imagine, filming in a grocery store isn't the easiest. It was a little bit difficult, so I was able to get some shots of some of the produce items that I wanted to talk to you about, but with all the people in there, you don't want to be putting people on film. I really wasn't able to talk in there, so we're going to go and take a look at the items that I got on film, and we'll talk about some of the cost of those local produce items, and then we'll go around and find some other costs associated with living here, such as gas and some of the other utilities. Ground beef for about $5.49 a pound and lean for about $5.79 a pound. You can get orange juice for about $3 for $10. You can get a bag of oranges for about $3.99. With milk, it's going to be around $4.19 a gallon for Publix milk, or if you're like lactose or dairy-free milk, about $3.99. And then you can get your eggs for about $1.99 a dozen, a little bit more if you go organic or you get the larger 18-pack. Bread will run you about $3, depending on what brand you want, going up from there in price. We usually get the Publix brand. And then toilet paper, if you can find any right now, usually starts somewhere between $7 for a 4-pack and goes on up. And of course, if you like iced tea, you can get that for $2.99 a gallon. And it's usually buy one, get one free. Here's some average utility bills for you. We live in a 2-story, 1,680 square foot single family home. Our trash and sewage bill runs about $50 a month. Our water bill runs us about $40 a month. Now that will go down a little in the summer because we get lots of rain and I won't have to water the lawn as much. And our electricity bill runs us about $115 a month, and we keep it pretty cool. We keep it at 70 degrees every night. So those are some averages. Depending on where you live, they could be different, but that's the averages for this size house and for our family here in Lake Worth. Alright, here's an important one. Unless you skateboard around, which I like to every once in a while, but really I can't get anywhere doing that, not at my age, or you walk, gas is obviously an important factor in your everyday living expense. So right now I'm at Cumberland Farms. It's one of the gas stations close to my house, and I just filled up. My car takes regular unleaded, so that's about $2.20 a gallon right now, which is really great. I love seeing the prices where they are, and they keep coming down. Mid-grade is about $2.50 a gallon, and Supreme will cost you about $2.85 a gallon. So it'll give you an idea what the gas prices are around here. Now, obviously certain parts of town that's going to be a little bit more, maybe even a little bit less, but this seems to be a pretty good average, 220, 225 for most of the places around here where I get gas. So hope that helps you out. I do like skateboarding though, not in this summer though. Woo, too hot. All right, everybody likes pizza, right? Especially when you're moving, you order a pie, you unbox. Well, down here in Lake Worth, we like Dominic's. I've talked about them a couple times in some of my videos, and they are absolutely delicious. We really like ordering from them. And being here 28 years, I've tried lots of different pizzas around town. These guys are absolutely amazing. True New York style pizza. Not that I've ever been to New York, but that's what it says on the menu, and everyone agrees. So, but anyway, so a large pizza here, a large cheese, is going to run you about $18. We usually add a couple toppings on it, so about $25 is the going rate for a really good New York style pizza with a couple toppings. Like we get mushrooms and pepperoni, my wife and I. So, but that's just to give you, you know, an average price of some really good pizza. Obviously, we have tons of the pizza chains you can order from, but if you want that kind of authentic New York style, really just good pizza, trust me, this stuff is really that good. I'm not just plugging for them. Then Dominic's Pizza. So maybe pizza's not your thing and you like to order Chinese food. Well, at the Great Walk here, you can order a chicken or beef bowl, a small for $8.49 or a large for $12.49. And that's going to come with white rice. And they have some other menu items as well. So they give you an average price of what ordering some local Chinese food will cost you. Coffee. About $3 for a small frozen coffee. About $1.50 if you get regular coffee. It's from Dunkin' Donuts, and it's just around the corner from our house. I like the frozen ones, especially when it starts to warm up. I tend to get the lattes and iced lattes and just something to cool off. It gets hot here in the summer. But there's Starbucks and there's your other typical coffee shops around. I actually do like some of those small independent shops. You can get some really good coffee there. Unfortunately, we don't have any close by the house, so I have to drive a little bit to get those. But this will work for now. Summer's coming. Come here. Come here. Come here. You want it? Come get a treat. Come here. Alright, that's Liberty. I'm sorry, that's Liberty. This is Sunny. These are our furry pets, our babies. My baby girl. She's the older one. This is the puppy. And they're only behaving because I have treats. So, if you're a pet owner like we are and you want to get your dogs groomed, what is that going to cost you? Well, we take our dogs to Kimmo's Pampered Pets. She's actually going to be going mobile. I think she told me that she's actually going to just have a truck now, so she'll be going around to your house. But, you know, for a dog this size, she hasn't been yet, but the older one, Sunny, has. It was about $70 to get her cleaned up and taken care of and everything there. So smaller size dogs are in the 40s, and then it goes a little higher if the dogs are much bigger. I don't have anything. I don't have anything else left. I know. I love you too. Named after the rescue dogs. She was born on 9/11, so all of her sisters had the names of rescue dogs, and of course her name was Liberty, so it's perfect. But so yeah, so if you take your dogs to a groomer, you're going to be looking somewhere in that price range, 60. It just depends on where you go, but that's just one of the ones here local near us that we found, and we really liked her. They're great, and she's really good with our dogs. So and then there's some local veterinarians around. I think the visit for the vet, we have a plan, but if you're taking your dog to a veterinarian, you're probably going to pay somewhere about $65 just for the visit. The dog hit the camera, sorry about that. And then whatever your shots and whatever medications are. So anyway, those are some costs if you have furry family members like we do. Case of water, about $5 from the local grocery store, the Publix brand. A little more if you get some of the other brands, but pretty much usually $5. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to check out some of my other videos right up here. I have some great videos about living here in Lake Charleston or living here in the city of Boynton Beach, and even a couple other videos. And that's it. So anyway, this water's getting heavy. I need to take it inside. But until next time, when you're in the Palm Beaches, get out and enjoy paradise. All right, we'll talk to you next week.